Libra, two cards popped up. You have the Knight of Cups, and the Hangman. Yeah, interesting. Very similar color palette, if you guys can make that out. Huh. Well, yeah, of course, Knight of Cups. It can, of course, talk about feeling infatuated with someone, someone feeling that way about you. Usually, vice versa. Yeah, but in this deck, I feel I said this like three times in this series so far. I always notice in this deck, this knight has his head down, and he, I don't know. It's like maybe there's some kind of issue here. There's something that, especially with the Hangman coming up right after it, perhaps there's some sort of waiting period. The Hangman is possibly trying to get more information, or possibly trying to acclimate to something, to initiate yourself into something, perhaps in preparation for this love, or they may be doing this for you. There may be someone waiting here. You do have these two crows hanging on the top of this, what looks like a gallows. Interesting. Yeah, both these cards represent Pisces, so you may be dealing with the Pisces, someone who has strong Pisces in their charts. I also do see the Knight of Cups as the late degrees of Aquarius, so you may be dealing with someone who has Aquarius Sun, Cancer, Scorpio as well. Interesting, very interesting, because Libra has Jupiter and Saturn in their 5th house right now, and it just finished squaring Taurus and squaring Uranus and Mars in Taurus. So yeah, there can definitely see there being some level of I don't know, uncomfortableness surrounding creative projects, surrounding love, children, possibly waiting for something to improve in order to move forward with something. Yeah, give judgment. Yeah, for some of you guys, it's possible there was a relationship that was stagnating or something like that. Maybe some of you guys, or they, are trying to figure out what's the best course of action in this. I feel like someone's put under a lot of pressure to decide what to do, or someone feels like they're under a lot of pressure to decide exactly what it is they want to do. The Judgment card here, normally I see trumpets in these cards, but there are 3 trumpets at the bottom of this card here, and emphasizing, it's time to do this. And the angel in this card is completely monochrome. It's black and white. There's not much gray inside of it. So yeah, this may be a choice that possibly that if it's one that you or they make, you or they have a feeling that it might not happen again or something like that, or it's a very important decision that has to be made, one with long-term consequences perhaps, one that possibly has been a long time in the making, but again, these trumpets emphasizing this having to, you know, get figured out rather quickly. And yeah, this Knight of Cups, as much as I love this card, he doesn't look thrilled. He's certainly there. You know, they're these two birds, again, that are waiting on these gallows here under what looks like a man who's been hanging there for a lot longer than hanging there a lot longer when he was not alive than when he was alive. He looks very like shriveled up and kind of yeah. I feel like this represents, you know, these two birds possibly waiting for this situation that isn't exactly great to improve, you know, for somehow change, trying to figure out, you know, what are we going to do now? You and your significant other, or whoever this is concerning. Yeah, I feel it's really I mean, I feel like it's really intense, you know. You have Uranus and Mars in Taurus right now, which is your 8th house. So yeah, I feel like whatever this is, the end result will be extremely transformative and good for you, especially when it comes to love. 5th house matters. If I remember correctly, Jupiter leaves your 5th house for a little while, and then comes back in July, I think. So yeah, I expect some matters to develop, you know, around then, around late August or late April, May. Yeah, it should be a very good time for you romantically, or before, or now, you know. But if you have been experiencing difficulties concerning 5th house matters, that will, should, on paper, be coming to an end right now. So, please keep that in mind. You have Temperance. You know, I don't love focusing on love, but I definitely see this as your relationship reading. With the Temperance card here, I really do feel, you know, like this angel here converted from this white and black to this more normal colored angel who has this lion, who has this tiger and lamb here. I definitely feel like there's going to be this this understanding will be reached between the two of you, regardless of whether it goes into something romantic or platonic. There will be a common understanding here, and I feel that you know, it'll become very, very apparent, you know, with the Temperance card, that whatever comes of this, which will be incredible, you know, wouldn't have happened without this. without this possible delay or stagnation having had taken place in the past. Yeah. My last word of advice for you guys, the Judgment card, does represent an awakening, a call, possibly being, chased by these synchronicities and possibly number patterns or what have you, to the point of you starting to realize it and trying to understand what it means. And if you haven't understood what it means, try to. And if you have understood by now what this means, definitely answer this call. The Judgment card is the universe telling you that you are ready for this new chapter. It's just you have to, you have to be willing to, you have to be open to it, And that may include tying up some loose ends. That may include dropping some bad habits or preparing yourself, maybe going to the gym, learning something new, learning how to cook, whatever. But it's something that usually doesn't stop until it happens. This is divine. This is a divine plan. Yeah, very good. Yeah, maybe dealing with Aquarius, Pisces, Sag, Scorpio. Cancer. But you'd not have to deal with any of these signs. Especially if, they're sun signs. Yeah. Alright guys, thank you so much. Please comment, like, share, subscribe. I will be releasing a lot of these soon. So yeah, I'd greatly appreciate it. Thank you.